11 to 17, this was my jam.
It is.
Yeah.
You know what? And the weird thing is, I would have never pictured you in a horror.
I exactly. Me neither. I've always wanted to. I always wanted to do like a campy horror. Like I always wanted to do something. Like we were laughing before. Like I just want to be the girl with the knife. Like I just want to be like a crazy, like so badly. But this was. I mean, forget it. The dreamiest. I remember. I love how he writes women. Mm-hmm. I love that he's able to like strike the personal and the true in this kind of environment, that it's all, there's something innocent about the relationships always, like in his movies. Like I think I read something that he said yesterday in one of the junkets, which I was like, oh, it's so true. Like his kids are going to go from Pixar to right into Seth Rogen land.
I know.
Like, which I thought was so genius. Like, it's true. Where are the, like, the E.T., like, those movies in between are fading out. It doesn't seem like there is anything. Anyway, I thought this movie, I just think is so, I'm so proud of it. The making of it was fun.
Well, it's also weird playing off Skype. I mean, you play a lot of this off Skype.
Yes.
That's got to be kind of challenging.
Like most of usually my co-actors are just not present for me, and so it's the story of my life.
Of course.
Yeah.
So
I'm used to it.
That's why I try to be present for you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, you're the first live. Everyone else is just put an X.
But how did they approach you? Did you audition?
I auditioned.
Really?
Yes,
That's
I
not
wanted
bad.
in. I mean, I read it. I was like, I knew. I just thought it would be such a challenge. I put myself on tape. I walked out of there thinking like, forget it. Just like, it sucks. And then got a call from him from him. I know, which I was like, this. I couldn't believe it was him. I couldn't believe it was like one of those like dreamy. You know, you hear about those actresses that get an actress that get those calls like from the director being like, well, it's yours if you want it, and you're like, yeah. But I can't believe it was actually happened. It was the best. And then we like rehearsed for a ton, and then it was the best. It was the best.
It seems like such a small experience.
Yeah,
as opposed
it was like him stripped down. It was like. His investment in this was so personal, but the stakes weren't for anybody else. Like, it wasn't like he was answering to anything else. It was just like he wanted to push himself as a filmmaker and as a storyteller. And what I was surprised by and really excited by was how collaborative he is. Like we all took such ownership in it that was just unexpected. It was like, it felt like we were in like like summer camp, like acting camp, although it was really cold in Philadelphia. But it was like back to our roots, like for everybody, I think. Like everybody kind of just walked out feeling like worked in a good way.